It worked.
Hey.
The intro is running. I was like, I can't remember if I had it set so it like automatically went to the four of us, but it did.
Yeah.
And awesome.
Nice.
Hey guys, welcome. Welcome to your Thursday night live chat. This one's an awesome one because I think hopefully I'm not saying anything out of turn, but Walsh is going to be selecting the winner of the MEPC.
Yeah. We got our. Oh, hold on.
Gosh.
Whatever I got going on.
Of course.
Yeah. We got MEPC 2. I was gonna wear it. This is the MEPC 2.0. I think they're talking about Shaw Concepts giveaway. Yeah, no, I'm not giving that away. The MEPC 2.0, they were nice enough to send us a second one to give away to you guys. It's currently sized for my wife because that's the last person who wore it in the video, even though that's probably out of order. It probably confuses you. But I tried to put it on just a minute ago and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing all that. We're going to keep that for the winner. So, yeah, the winner receives everything that we talked about in the video. It'll have the front placard, the recondite bag, and the straps, front and rear bag.
Awesome. I should have put in for it. I didn't. I should have, though.
You're not allowed to. You're not allowed to.
Shalom. I could have had my wife put in for it.
Walsh already said I want it, so
I told people I would put a ton of random things in here. There's also the goodie. There's leaves in here. There's an Olight patch in here. There's
cat poop.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll add more. Don't worry. So whoever wins, you're going to get quite the assortment of rando things at the bottom too.
Did Joe stock up
ivy leaves in there?
Is what in there?
Poison ivy leaves.
No.
Did Joe stock up on his Jim Beam?
No.
He's got beard.
But I did get fat tires. So.
Hey, there you go. Your favorite libertarian. It's okay, Walsh. I'm probably the same size as your wife. I'm a skinny guy.
It's size for you already. What do you've done Gleam before then, Jason. Do I just go in there and just pull a winner?
Yeah, I think there's a button that says something like select a winner or pull a winner or something. You just click it.
Do it.
Derek Long says it better come with a sandwich. Dude, I triple dog dare you to go to Subway and get a gift card for $1.97 and put it in the box.
I'd be mad.
For a Subway sandwich.
You get nothing. You get a slice of a pickle for $1.
I know. How funny would that be? You just like, oh, this is cool. Brand new gift card.
How much you on my gift card?
$1. Yeah. He had to pay extra to get so little.
Or just whatever.
I'd be mad because of Subway.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Whatever the amount is to like make your sandwich a meal, that $2.39, just do that. So they can't buy a sandwich, but they can upgrade their meal.
Yeah. I can't pay for the sandwich, but I'm going to pay for the meal upgrade so you can get the chips and the Coke.
Yeah.
Welcome. Ace of Spades. I haven't seen you comment before. Sorry if I missed it, but he says waiting anxiously on my DM order. Dude, you're going to enjoy it.
Look at Blue Lobo.
Yeah, Blue Lobo, longtime listener, first time caller. Welcome. Welcome to the disaster show, as folks are going to talk about. We're not spinning the wheel tonight, but if we were,
actually,
the wheel always wins.
We will be.
Oh.
I have a small surprise for viewers only that I actually saved.
Oh, so if you are here, if you're watching this live, there's going to be a giveaway.
I'll share it. I have to wait because I don't know how to go through these comments. But when I bought the patch, the peanut butter and jelly one, I bought 2 of them. And one of them is to give away to our viewers. So it's not an MEPC, but you can win the only other, well, unless you use Etsy, the only other peanut butter and jelly patch that exists on the planet.
Unless you use
But you won't get it until next year.
Probably not going to ship it.
Probably not.
So yeah, we'll do giveaway. You can win peanut butter and jelly patch. You can be one of the cool guys on the street. I don't know.
We just lost 5 viewers.
Yeah, it'd probably be like
I was going to be disappointed if we weren't going to do the wheel.
Oh yeah, we're going to do the wheel for this. We're going to see, and we're going to put one that the wheel wins, and then it just goes back in the pile. Like we don't spin it again. I don't know.
That'd be so awesome.
So let's do. We'll wait. We'll get a little bit closer after I pull everything. Let's chat for a little bit. And then we'll do all the pull the names. And
Is
then
this our random time?
Yeah.
I have kind of 2 updates that I could go over. So first update is about Gerber. So I broke my knife a while ago, right? Gerber has a lifetime warranty. So I email them and they're like, hey, just like every call center right now, hey, we're so sorry. We're experiencing
high call
longer than usual wait times. It'll probably be a month before we get back to you. So
dang,
it was about a month. I didn't time it, but it was forever. I lost the screw and the clip that broke off of it. It took so damn long. So I lost those, but then they did email me eventually. I had printed out, pay for shipping one way, and then that was last Saturday. And I already got an email today saying that it doesn't say what it is. It says your new item or parts are on their way.
Oh,
nice.
So, yeah.
Didn't last time that happened, you got a complete knife?
That was just for the opening spring, like the spring that makes it open.
Yeah.
They gave me a whole new knife because that opening spring broke. But that was during COVID, so they didn't want me to ship it
on like eBay or something and fixed it yourself.
Yeah, and then gave it to my brother.
I read one post and fixed it.
Yeah.
And
Seth Brooks.
So I'll keep everybody updated on what comes in.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. Can I share a little bit, Jason, about your? Did you have two? You had 2 randoms, Joe. Sorry.
Yeah, the other one is I am officially swearing off Sportsman Warehouse. I will never shop there again.
Oh, dude, this sounds like a good story.
I got stories for you about Sportsman Warehouse. I almost did a YouTube video about my interaction.
You're right. Why didn't you? I forgot about that.
Dude, if you do,
now that Joe had a bad experience, we could probably do one together.
Yeah.
So I'll try to make them quick. So I've been wanting to buy a Space Cowboy gun, lever action, so Cody and I can build Space Cowboy gun together. Cody found him right away and bought it. I've been looking for mine for 4 or 5 months, something like that.
Wow, yeah.
Can't find it. Cannot find it. So I see one, Sportsman, you can search all the stores, and they're one like a couple hours from the house. So I get off work, go to my local Sportsman Warehouse and say, hey, and through a way you can have this shipped down to your store, I'll buy it, whatever. No, we can't do that. Well, what if I just call them and pay them and then ship it here and do my background check here? I'll pay you for the background check or whatever. No, we can't do that. I suggest that if they have it, that you call them. So I go to call them. It already sold. So I lost out on it. All bummed. Well, then today I search again. And then, I'm telling you, the first time that these are popping up in 4 months. There's one up in Parker, about an hour away from my house. So I call them right when they open. Hey, will you hold this? Well, first, I'm like, hey, I'm calling about that gun. Oh, we don't have that. I just looked on Tuesday. We can't order a single gun from Henry, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm on your website. Anyway, we go back and forth for 10 minutes. I'm like, dude, I'm on your website. It said, you have one. Can you please just check? I've been looking for 4 months. I want to do my due diligence. He finally goes and looks instead of looking at the computer and comes back. Well, that's what I get for taking a day off. Inventory comes in. So they have it. I'm like, hey, will you hold it for me? No. Can I buy it right now and then come pick it up? No. All right, well, I guess I'll call you before I drive an hour to make sure it's still in the store then. So I get off work, call him. He's like, nope, don't even bother making the trip up here. I got a email from corporate that says that we can't sell these things until Black Friday.
Oh. What?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
The confused and puzzled look on your guys' face is the same one I had staying in the parking lot waiting to drive an hour to go get this thing. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm not asking for a sale or a deal. I'm just asking for the gun. Whatever the website said it costs, that's what I'll pay. They're like, nope, we're not allowed to sell them. We're not allowed to sell them. We're not allowed to sell them until Black Friday. I'm like, but your website says it's in stock and I can come up there and buy it. Nope, email from corporate. So what I think that they're doing is, because these are hot commodities, right? They're going to put an ad out on Black Friday saying that they have this gun. Mm-hmm. That gets people through the door to buy everything else, and that thing can be sold within the first 30 seconds of that store opening.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably what it is. They're going to say, it's like, if you come this day, have the opportunity to buy this, whatever, not realizing they only have one.
They only have one.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, isn't that just the biggest crock?
Oh, that's garbage. Yeah, Croak was saying something about how they screwed it back in 21 on some ammo. Dude, like I wish, Jason, I wish you did the video on Sportsman Warehouse. Like, I don't know why we decided not to. Eventually, I think we were just like, it's not worth it. Like, there's no sense throwing shade like that. But you had so much grief. I was like, dude, you have to make that video.
I bought it. It was actually, I bought a Henry. I bought their AR-7, their survival rifle. And in Washington State, that's considered an assault weapon because it has a detachable magazine and it's semi-automatic. So the way it works in Washington State, the dealer doesn't do the background check. You have to fill out a form. They then send the form to your local police department, and the police department does a background check. And I forgot I think it's like if they don't hear anything back within 10 days or something like that, then legally, per the law says that they have to give you the item. And so I go, like, I never got a call 10 days. I go in and they're like, nope. Like, we hold it. Sportsman Warehouse, like, no, we don't do that. We hold it until local police call us and tell us that we can give it to you. So there's Sportsman's Warehouse in Washington State. There's a local gun forum for Washington State. People are saying, like, yeah, they've had my gun for 57 days, like 2 months. Oh. And the law is very clear that if they don't hear back from the police department, that they must give it to the person.
Yeah. But my story doesn't have a happy ending. So I'm mad at that point. I call Shields. I don't really care for that store, but just because there are a lot of people, not the store. I call them and they're like, oh, we don't have one here, but it said that I'm allowed to order it. So we have one in a store somewhere. I can order it for you, and it won't be shipped this week. And we don't ship guns on Friday or the weekends, but it'll get shipped next week, and I give it 3 days, it'll be here. And I'm like, really? So I can get it next week? And yeah, so he had me pay for it. So obviously you can pay for it over the phone.
Yeah.
That's just that's the baffling part. Like, no, and it just shows you how shady. I think you're totally right. Like, they would much rather use one gun to get people in the door in some
dude. Like, I want to buy that gun, but I don't want to waste 3 hours of my time and a lot of gas. If I'm just going to drive up there and it's going to be sold, like, I don't want to do that.
Could you imagine if you drove up there and they were like, yeah, it's here, but you can't buy it? Like, oh my God. I would be so mad.
Interjecting here, Robert First just became a member. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, thanks.
Also, I saw a comment. Let me see if I can go back here. Someone that it's been a while since we've seen them.
I think it was Andrew Shaw.
Matt Gonzalez, aka Skaghammer. I think Matt's been here before, but I think it's been a while.
Yeah, Andrew Shaw. He had a comment too that he finally was able to come join again too. So I was like, oh hell yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
Joe, you want to know how?
Go. Sorry, Cody. Go ahead.
Sorry. You want to know how great Nebraska is?
Mm-hmm.
I went to Shields, not even knowing if they had the gun in stock. They had the gun I wanted in stock, chambered in the caliber I wanted. I walked up, I bought it. They gave me 6 little tokens to the Ferris wheel because I had my girls with me. And we went and rode on the Ferris wheel. And I walked out that day with my gun.
Yeah, we can't do that in Colorado anymore. So
I know, because you live in a communist state.
Dude, that's what I wasn't going to be even, mad about, but I can't do anything different. I would have had to drive all the way up there because it's Parker, right? So it's suburbs of Denver. Drive all the way up there, pay for the gun, do the background check, drive home. In 3 days from now, I would have had to drive back up there, sign that I didn't do any felony over the last 3 days, because that's what criminals do. They're always, they're 100% by their word.
Yeah.
Sign that I didn't do any felony, and then I could have got it and drove all the way back. So it works out that Shields had it.
Where's the closest Shields to you?
Right down the road.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's Interquest, Cody. So it's Jason, if I had to guess on time-wise, 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes.
Oh, it's not bad.
Andrew Shaw says, we had a son, and he's been super colicky, so it's been a rough 6 months. Dude, I get that, man. Congratulations. Hopefully he's getting better. When my son was born, he was super colicky, and even possibly got to the point where he's a little jaundice.
Yeah, we had to deal with all this nonsense. We had to try all the different milks and all the different stuff, and it's a pain.
Yeah.
I got one I want to go into before I think we're gonna start talking about videos at some point.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna can I let the cat out of the bag about what we did today?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys know this, but I kind of want to toot Jason's horn for a minute there. He's actually starting a podcast, which is going to be a little bit different than the live chat, where it's basically going to go a little bit off camera and be able to interview different people, from YouTubers to different companies to just other people who are part of the 2A community. It could be lawmakers, it could be whoever. So it's going to be called Every Man's Arsenal. So it's really kind of that same idea with the whole wizarding world of things, where it's just for everybody. It's not like need to get a specialty something or other. So it was pretty cool where he actually brought me in for the first one, so we can kind of show other people what it was about. And I don't know, Jason, I had a super fun time with it, just getting into
we got into a lot of things that I did not think that we were going to get into, mental health, physical well-being, stuff that I think is important.
Yeah, it was really cool. So I got through the first one. I think we're going to flip the script and probably do one on, and we're going to do one on Jason one day. I think we're going to get Joe in. We'll get our whole team speckled in there too as we bring other guys in. I know
next. Well, I was going to say next on the list, we're trying to work it out. If you guys are following on Instagram or Twitter, Rebels Raiders, this is a guy that used to work with Kanai. So if you have a Kanai plate carrier or Kanai backpack, he kind of brought that stuff back. Super active on Instagram. So I sent him a message hey dude, this is what we're doing, would love to have you on if you're interested. And he was like, yeah, I'm game. So that's who I'm shooting for to try to be our next guest, is the guy from Rebels Raiders. So
yeah, it'd be cool. So we're going to do, the way it's going to kind of work out is we'll put all the Everyday Man's Arsenals in the TLD live playlist. So you'll see it on the channel like normal, but there's also going to be its own playlist for just Every Man's Arsenal. So it'll be separate, but then also we'll include it in both. So you're going to see those, but it's really pretty neat. And I can't wait to see some of the guys that Jason's going to interview, and it's its own kind of thing. So if you have someone too who you think would be cool to talk to, I even think, Jason, I didn't think about it, but even some of our viewers would be cool to grab that we've had for a while that kind of do some cool stuff or have done some cool stuff, and hear about kind of their history too. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's what we're doing. That one's going to come out on
the 6th. So the plan right now, sorry, the 7th. The plan right now is the 1st and 3rd Tuesday of every month. And it's super weird, but we were doing a bunch of research. I was doing a bunch of research on the best time to drop a podcast, and Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays. I was initially planning on Monday, but Tuesday won.
Shadow Man, we weren't ignoring your comment, but okay, we'll come back.
Hey, go up a little bit, and our newest member using the stickers like a champ.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, and we didn't talk about this, but if you're new to the channel, make sure you use all your wizard monikers. That means it's time to drink, and if you don't have your drink of choice, go get it. If it's coffee, if it's water, if it's, what is it, whiskey and Mountain Dew?
Mountain Dew.
Yeah,
no, he's got a fat tire tonight.
Yeah. Okay, go back.
I forget who asked it, but somebody asked real quick. Somebody asked what Space Cowboy gun. Henry, Model X in 357. Big boy Model X 357. Cody got a
big boy
caliber,
X.
but
yeah. Okay.
So Shadow Man
45 long Colt.
I'm having a crisis. I can't pick my next can. Do I want a 22 can or a 5.56 one? I can't make up my mind. Need help here.
A 9mm. Do you have a 9mm yet?
I would get. Sorry, go ahead.
Go for it.
I was going to say I would get the 22 can. I have some 5.56 cans. They're fun. 5.56 cans are fun, but a 22 can is something else.
Whisper.
And a 22 can on a 17 is actually very quiet.
Yeah.
And you can still hear it, but it's definitely hearing safe on a 17.
Even but I say even a 22 rifle or a 22 pistol, all that sounds like a treat. I would love all that.
Duke of Tennessee says, "Chill out, Shadow Man. You'll be okay, little fella."
He's I just want to know. My vote's the 22. Jason, he paid $5. Let's give him all our vote.
Man, that's I think I would need to know what weapon system you might be putting it on. Like if you don't have a 1022 or a 22 pistol, then I'd say go with the 5.56 can.
That's
but if you do have one of those, then yeah, get a 22 can. It's fun. It's fun to shoot. It's quiet.
Cody?
Yeah, what do you have that's threaded?
Mission 7 Tacticals announced. What's up, dude?
Yeah, you chime back in, Shadow Man. We got you.
Yeah, mine would be, since nobody asked me, I'll interject. Mine would be, if you don't have a 9mm can, buy that. But if you do have a 9mm, my vote's for the 22, because especially if you're going to be hunting varmin. If you're hunting varmin, it's amazing on a 22 or a 17.
He says he has a 22 on hold, so I'd go with the 22.
And it'll last longer.
Yeah,
it's more fun. I mean, this is it. All you can hear is the action. It just sounds like a bunch of clicking. Like it's really dumb. Like that's the only one that's actually like movie volume.
So I do want to. Right now is usually the time where we do our YouTube roundup. We talk about, the last video, which is Shaw Concept. That's the only one. So I'm going to steal a little bit of time, kind of run through how I'm expecting tonight's scheduled to go. So we could get into YouTube roundup, and then usually we do our ad read, which is tonight's defense mechanisms. And so I think that's a good spot, if you're okay with that, about the 30-minute mark, that we can pick the winner for the MEPC.
And then after that, Jason,
I'd say at the hour mark, after our Q&A, then we spin the wheel for whoever here is live. We can do the giveaway for that.
Okay, yeah. Then we'll say at like the 45-minute mark or so, we'll say whatever code word we're gonna do, and then we'll, even between the 30-minute, 45-minute, we won't let you get lost. Yeah. We'll make sure you're tracking everybody. So,
all right. So YouTube roundup. Sorry, Cody, go for it.
I was just gonna say, click on CCW 22LR. He says, I never use my 22 can. His name is literally concealed carry weapon 22 long rifle.
He's living a lie. He's just living a lie. Pistol cans feel weird.
It sounded cool when I made the name.
But like it gets it's already pretty quiet, but it gets stupid quiet. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean it. That caught my attention. I thought that was funny.
Croak, 60 viewers, giveaways work. It's true.
All right, let's do it. Roundup.
Right. YouTube roundup.
Shaw Concepts was a really fun video to do. That plate carrier was recommended by like 1 million people. Everybody wanted to see it. Super expensive. I think the interesting thing that kind of comes up, and Jason brought it to me a while ago too, we're talking about showing some other companies, is, just because they're the most expensive, it's not going to be the best, nor is it necessarily the best for our viewers. And I think that was my hardest thing after going over that carrier. As good as it was, I think about if someone came to me like, hey, what carrier should I buy? Like, I've never had a plate carrier, or I've had one. What should I buy? And I just never saw myself saying like, oh, get the Shaw. Go drop $700 on this one. Even though it's really nice. The bungee connection system is hot garbage.
Yeah.
But, everything else.
Especially for the carrier, the price that you're spending on a carrier, having a bungee system.
Well, I do want to. I will count it, and I don't think I did a good job about this in the video. It does have hook on the one side, so you can use an elastic cummerbund. Okay. The normal hook and loop. So sorry, I probably wasn't clear about that. There's some other carriers where you can't do that. So at least he was nice enough, and I probably should have highlighted that a little bit clearer. You can use hook and loop or the bungee one, but like the Agilite Warfighter cummerbund with that setup would just be leaps and bounds better. Like I almost switched it out. I was like, I'm not going to do this.
Yeah, especially. That was my biggest thing. I didn't know that you could do that, but I watched the video and it's like, there's no way that I would be so angry if I had to do that every time. Or not even like you talked about, if I had to switch it from me to my wife, like that's super angry, but I'd be super angry. But if I lose weight or I gain weight, so bad.
Like you can use the lashing system to go in and out. And I'm sure people who've been in the military for a long time, like, it's not that bad. But like sometimes you have to tighten or loosen just where the bungees are at. So it's not even that you have to move it. You have to just loosen it and then you need to move out and tighten. It's just, it's so stupid. Even if you add an additional item, which maybe where a radio sits or a magazine sits, suddenly it can not work anymore. Like, it just didn't work out. Yeah. I like your favorite Libertarian. I like the spider system, but all the other setup would annoy me. And I actually thought about like building the perfect carrier. Like, would I do like that front and rear bag, you know, and a different cummerbund and like a DM placard? Like, I would really mix and match what each company is doing really, really well in like one ultra carrier. I probably should do that one day. That would be fun. Maybe we'll do like a Christmas video.
One
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
You missed your opportunity with Halloween.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I know.
I did, Jason, I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag about this one. You did tee me up to make my next video, which I'm super excited about, because everybody and their mom comments on that stupid video I made about the potato chip bag, the Mylar. Like, oh, that's such a good option. I'm gonna do a $4 versus $400 thermal blanket. Like, I ordered a Mylar blanket so I could put it up against it, and we can show people how stupid they are. Yeah.
I'll show you.
Yeah, we'll see how it is. Okay, what is Duke Tennessee is swearing? Can we still show him?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you can show it. Just
don't say it. We just won't say it. Duke of Tennessee, did you just click it as I clicked it?
No.
Oh, we just went away. Maybe because it's swearing. Said the bungee system on the Cry AVS I was issued made me want to kick a kitten through an electric fan. Effing $1,000 plus carrier with all the attachment too. And that's what's so interesting with the Shaw Concepts one, is it's so expensive. And I get why they do it. Like, the bungee system is how you make it expand. But there's just so many other smart ways that other companies who are somehow not as fancy have figured out. So I don't get it. Yeah.
Well,
yeah, that's all I could think throughout your whole video. What makes this so special, and I couldn't put my finger on anything.
And I kind of was tipping my hat a bit to that, Joe, of like, when it really came down to it, would you rather spend half as much money on a DM carrier or pick up the Shaw? And it's like, is the Shaw one carrying? Sorry, we're talking about the Shaw Concepts ARC V2 carrier. Is the Shaw carrying the plates twice as good as a K19, a K0, a MEPC, a rack? No, it's the same. Like, it's the same connection systems. It's the same everything. The spider system is cool, but
yeah, that was the thing that I thought was cool, like being able to fit your plates, nice and snug. That I like that idea, but there wasn't anything else that really kind of wowed me.
Yeah, and realistically, you could, and you could get just a defense mechanism carrier, so you could get the carrier plates, probably a placard, and maybe even like a cheap radio for the same price. You know what I mean? Like, you're really decking yourself out if you go with a different one.
The defense mechanism solves the same spider system problem by attaching it. There's a latching system through the bottom where it's going to secure it upward, which actually brings the weight forward instead of having it being just on your chest. So you could still use multi-size with the MEPC, and I don't want to make it sound like that's the only one. You can just form fit it with the spider system, which I don't know if that's more advantageous.
Yeah. Midwest Frank says, I went with a DM plate bag, Haley strategic placard, and an Agilite warfighter cummerbund. Yeah, I mean, Frankenstein out. People know what they like and what they don't like. Just build out a system that you like.
Yeah. Talent has a good question. I don't know if this is an actual question. Ultimate question: side plates in or out? So the old K19 had the side plates on the outside of the cummerbund. That was horrible. Because it felt like everything was just falling off. You need a structural cummerbund if you're going to do that. So you can't use any elastic. It's just awful. I love them inside the cummerbund. Then you can use an elastic cummerbund if you want to, or you can use a structural one. You just make sure you have to have some sort of expansion. I don't like outside. That would be very frustrating. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of one that I have. I think it was outside, but then it had soft armor behind it. You guys remember Cody and Joe, the carrier that they issued us for the side plates? Well, I know it was like inside the flat, but was it covered with the soft armor? Was it? Okay.
No. It wasn't.
No, not by the soft armor.
So it went
soft
fabric.
armor was underneath it.
Okay, so it was fabric, hard armor, soft armor, fabric.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and
Actually, I still have those because I didn't turn them in.
Hey, we got a comment on there asking question that Walsh could probably answer and help out.
So we do have our next segment is the Q&A segment.
So you need to wait till Black Friday to ask that.
No, you don't have to do that. So we do that. We're at the 30-minute mark. We're a little bit past it. So we do an ad read. I mean, our live chats, I think for like the rest of the year, our live chats are sponsored. So it's awesome. So today's live chat, like the last few that we've had.
We're going to get kicked to the back room.
Yeah, you are. Get out of here.
I'm going to sing.
See if this can play. It is Defense Mechanisms. So it's kind of fitting that we're doing the giveaway. Like Defense Mechanisms has been a great company to work with. They make some fantastic products. I just had a training day down in Albuquerque where I use my MEPC. I use my Defense Mechanisms mech belt. I love everything that Defense Mechanisms makes. Their inner belt, their outer belt. Man, I can't complain. All the stuff that they make.
We're getting sponsored by the companies that we really like.
Yeah.
And one day we have like what we want to interview Jesse on the podcast, but we just got to like limit the F-bombs. There's going to be like an unbelievable amount of fixing later, but he's awesome. We hang out with them when we see them at SHOT Show. We treat them like family. I flicked him off every time we see him. It's what we do. It's camaraderie. But we do love
building rapport.
Yeah. No. It's like hey, Tim, give him the bird.
So we like those guys. defensemechanisms.com, discount code TLDCO will save you some money, and it supports us. So
Cody, would you be willing? So 22LR says, congrats on the sponsor. Would have been cooler if Cody sang it. Would you be willing to sing our sponsors for a donation?
Ad read?
Yeah, but you kind of had to like give it a little bit of like some jazz.
Yeah, not the whole ad read, just like an intro to DM.
He goes, I'll try it.
Yeah.
All right. So I know there's some folks that have some questions. We do have about the next 30 minutes. We plan for a Q&A with our viewers, and we have like a chat box thing that we go to.
Yeah. Are we going to do the thing now?
Oh, talking Walsh.
Oh, you messed. We can fix it now. We can fix it live. We can fix it live. Hold on. I can fix it. No, we can't. Hold on. No.
Anytime something bad happens, Joe's always like, see, this is why we shouldn't be.
Can we do? Hold on. I think we can. Nope. Oh, you're currently fixing it. Yeah, no, I don't think they can hear you. Okay, it wouldn't be a good show without some minor technical difficulties.
We're learning.
Hey, look at us. I can't see anything for some reason.
Sorry about that. I was up late last night, I thought prepping the live, and I did not do this one.
Oh,
Shadow Man. So, how's the wife with you spending money on us all the time?
Yeah. Okay. He gave us
this out now, right?
Yeah. What's this super chat he gave us?
I don't think he's married yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't get an invite.
CCW22LR says, F it, we'll do it live.
Do it live, F it.
Yeah. That's what we always do.
He's saying, I will, I can't read that.
I'll start. So Walsh, how is the grip I sent you?
Oh, dude. So Shadow Man was super cool. He sent me the Kung Fu grip, which is Live Free Die Company, something. I gotta look at. That's not it. I'm butchering it. He's gonna put it down. But Kung Fu grip, it costs like $20. He sent it to me. They do free shipping. It's non-angled, or it's almost a 0 degree. So it's really good for like shorty guns, pistols and things like that, because you can actually get a much better, like more ergonomic grip. I didn't notice it until I like put it all together. So big thanks to Shadow Man. I'm gonna do some cool stuff with it. We're gonna actually be running it in the class. I kind of was going to show it to Jason, let him play with it too. So we're gonna get a bunch of trigger time with it. So it's gonna be really cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Tactical job with some wizards.
Yay. Hey, am I
There you
pulling
go.
this? Am I waiting?
What's that?
Am I gonna pull this name?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I
I'm gonna do
forgot.
this.
I even said how it was going to play out. And
Yeah, I was
forgot.
like, you're like, all right, we're going to the questions. I gotta figure out how to do this. So you gotta wait.
No
just a
more
second.
wizards.
There's more wizards.
No,
than
we
Jake.
can't have
You
structure.
need 'em?
We
Winners.
cannot have structure because we do not follow it.
Can I just hit
No.
draw? I just hit draw winner, and that's all I
It's
do.
guidelines.
Yep.
Okay, draw winner. Draw one.
Ignacio Rosso says, "Can you make a video of how to prepare emergency backpack, like GPS, power banks, all the things that you need in an emergency?" So that's something that I'm really interested in. Sean, I think, would be better for that. Sean's a trained SEER instructor. He teaches survival, but that's something that I would love to do. And there's a river between. I've always thought, like, if I had something happen and I had to try to walk home, I couldn't drive. There's a river between me and my work, and I have the climate dinghy, like inflatable dinghy.
Yeah,
And I think it would be a fun video to like walk from work to the river's edge, inflate the dinghy, and then paddle
drown
across
and then
the
drown.
river.
I would just be like, my only thing is I didn't know I don't know, like there's so many like different things you may need depending on the situation. Like, can I go back to my house? Did I come from my car? Like, is it just a random bag I left in the car just in case I get stranded? Because I don't know, it'd be a lot of different stuff. I do want to interrupt for a second.
That brings up a good point. Mission dictates gear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you'd be like, what are we doing? So give us a scenario. Maybe we go back to building scenarios, and we will do that. I do want to. I did pull a winner. It is.
Is someone we know?
I don't.
It's not going to be dramatic.
It can't be dramatic.
You didn't. I can't believe you didn't share your screen when you did that.
No, I didn't want to because it has. I was worried
it has their
have
full name and like address and stuff like that.
Yeah, it has like everything on. I was worried about that too. I was going to see what it did. So I'm going to email them right now. But big congratulations to Ismail Pagua, Puga. Hopefully.
That if you are here, he did that on purpose.
No,
he read your name wrong on purpose.
I don't know how to say that. Junior is Ismail Pagua Junior. It's Junior.
Junior.
Yeah, I'm gonna email.
Do you know who that is, Jason?
No, I have no idea.
Oh,
if for some reason he doesn't respond, then I will review another one. I will pull another.
Yeah, I can't pronounce it either, but I can guarantee that he's mispronouncing it.
How long do they have to respond?
Duke of Tennessee says I could be Ismail Gabulas.
No. Gabula.
Well, you're senior. We need junior.
Yeah.
Junior,
we need yeah.
CCW 22LR. Gabula.
Prepper Book Club. You lost and we didn't even use the wheel.
We are going to use the wheel later on.
Yeah, I don't really like. We have to upgrade to like some stupidly high level to be able to like pull your own name, because then we could like do the wheel, see who wins, and then pull who we want.
There's so built into EV Mux is a wheel.
Is there?
Yeah, I haven't messed with it.
Oh, maybe we could. I don't know. I like the other wheel. It's brutal. I don't want to like. I mean, this is peanut butter and jelly patch. I want to see somebody get their butt hurt.
Yeah.
Why
is Crook asking if I'm using Biden's teleprompter? Like, what am I saying? Weird things. It's what it's. I don't know how to say his name. I just Puga. Last name is
I'm a Bagula.
Gula.
We're not making fun of that guy's name. I'm sorry.
No, dude, he's gonna watch this and be all mad. He's like, I don't even want it anymore. You gotta make fun of me.
Unsubscribe.
Yeah, I don't know if he was subscribed already.
But congratulations. That definitely is not as fun as the wheel.
No, not nearly as fun. So that's why we're
hopefully you're like 120 pounds, or you got a lot of adjusting to do.
Oh yeah, if you're not tiny, you're gonna be adjusting for like a week.
You're gonna be a pro.
Is it the MEPC 2.0? Does it take? I thought it was just a Velcro cummerbund.
It is, but the shoulder straps are all like it's
Oh.
done all the way and fed inside of it too. Like I like fully sized it to her. Like, oh no, watch this.
076
Mrs. Walsh.
Wizard Butt
She's
Blast.
probably always like, not again.
Oh yeah,
Walsh
like,
using Biden's teleprompter.
she was like, "Do I really have to try it again?" I was like, "Hun, it's super important." Like she's she saw it.
Paul,
She was editing it.
excuse me, Paul S. Welcome says, curious what the last prep you all purchased was, and what is a scenario you'd use your prep. What? Paul,
Like, what prep
take your
item?
medicine and then ask that again.
Yeah, I kind
that
of
makes sense.
understood it.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the
I got
last
a
prep
bunch
you
of
bought,
camping
Joe?
junk.
I'm trying to think. I guess it could be considered my backpack, but I just bought it. It was $19. Not for an exact mission. 500 rounds of green tip because, yeah, I'm prepping for the zombie apocalypse, World War III, whatever. And I think ammo is getting scarce.
Dude, the amount of comments, Tactical Java got that gabagool.
It's not.
Seth Brooks, what's your opinion on belt kits? Been thinking on getting one to supplement my chest rig and just get rid of large packs in general. Dude, I like the idea of a belt kit. You're limited. Obviously, you're limited on space. So, you know, put a belt kit together and keep it in the trunk of your car. What do you think?
And that goes back to the placards too. Like we all kind of like that idea when the placards first came out, having different kits set up.
Yeah, I'm the minimalist, right? So
yeah,
just a stripped down plate carrier with your plates in it and a belt with 2 pistol, 2 rifle magazine if you're carrying those in your vehicle. And I think you're ready to rock and roll, for most simple threats.
Hey,
and at least you can conserve. If you had to get to the house, if it was a major threat, you can conserve and get to the house.
So Dan's asking a question, says, what ear pro setup can go on and off a helmet easily enough to get use out of good ear pro? And I don't know about on and off a helmet, but I think I'm sure Team Windy does this, but I believe OpsCore has a groove in the top of it. So there's certain headsets that you can maybe the amps, you could wear the amps and then put the helmet over top of it. You don't have any padding on the headset, but the helmet would go over top of it, and those wires on the top of the headset would just kind of feed into some grooves in the padding of the helmet. So it wouldn't be super comfortable, but
I think it can be more comfortable actually, depending on how you wear your helmet. Because some people have issues getting the little helmet attachment ones to actually like cover their ears and seal properly.
Yep.
And I know a bunch of guys who like to have just the helmet, just to have the ear pro underneath the helmet. I'm just blessed to have more than one set of ear pro, or I would run it that way too. Because I was
a giant head.
Yeah, I do have a giant head. I want to bring my amps with me, but I don't want to disconnect them from everything. So they just stay on my helmet, which just stays in the corner of the room. So it's kind of a waste when I really should switch it over and run the band on the inside too.
And just get some Peltor. You can always use an extra set of ear pro for friends, family, kids, whatever. Peltor aren't expensive.
Like the X300s. Cody, you're raising your hand.
So Joe knows what I'm talking about, but those Silinks, those in-ear ones that we had, because they were, not only did they amplify the sound, but they also would deaden the sound with loud, like when the decibels went up, and they were hooked to our comms. And you could wear a helmet, you could take your helmet off because they were in your ear already.
They're just a pain to get in, but yeah.
Yeah, and they're expensive.
Hey, real quick, while we're talking here, I'm gonna start perusing through the comments. So let's do a hashtag PB&J while we're chalking and going through comments. So for the next 15 minutes?
15 minutes.
15 minutes. So hashtag PB&J, and I will start putting the names on the wheel.
It's peanut butter jelly time.
And I'm gonna put one that says the wheel wins. So don't worry, we can have some drama with this. So
Cody
yeah,
practicing.
PB&J.
I liked it, Cody.
Ace of Spades, hashtag Pagua. Pagua stole the drawing.
It's gonna be like, This should be like later on. It's like a shirt that says Pagua is a scam. Like he isn't real. Pagua isn't real.
Okay.
DCW 22LR says,
Oh,
any
wow.
holster recommendations for a snub nose?
Where do you want it?
Yeah, where are you carrying it?
Mm-hmm. If it's no, better be ankle.
Blue
If
Lobo.
it is, I had the perfect holster for that.
Blue Lobo says, hate to ask again, but review of the FCPC V5 Ferro
One day.
Concepts.
It's
It'll
just
happen.
expensive.
We don't have one.
Yeah.
I don't want to buy one.
No, and it's not a good carrier. Like I can tell you right now, those shoulder straps are going to make me super mad. You do not want to have these circular metal god awfulness on your shoulder. And so every time I look at that and I realize it's like what $700 just for me to tell you it's no good, I'm always like, I don't
Is
know
it
if I
that
wanna do it.
expensive?
Yeah, it's really expensive. It's right up there with Shaw. It's like right up there. And if you really want to go that scale, just get a Shaw.
So I'm looking at the plate bags are $267.
Oh god.
Yeah, like nothing's ever in stock too, so you got to order it all separate again. So like
Buy
you're
a
never
gun.
gonna get everything in stock. So you have to like ship and order some plate bags, then ship and order a cummerbund, then ship and order some pads, and then the placards are. It's just.
Dude, I could buy my plate carrier with plates and a gun
Like-
for that price.
$300. All right. Maurice Barlow. Hello, you guys rock. My question would you guys ever make a full kit video with your favorite tactical gear? Walsh and I had talked a little bit about that.
You should.
Sort of like doing a top 5 for the year, or our 5 favorite guns for the year, or 5 favorite things that we've shown on the channel for the year. But a full kit video with your favorite tactical gear, yeah, possibly.
Danny Danielle Bob is asking which helmet cut with ear pro under. I would probably say nowadays it's either high cut or super high cut. I would go with that. I wouldn't do it any other way.
Mod Spartan, this is cool. He says, not a question, but says, being a smaller dude, the sizing to your wife part of the video is actually the decision maker / breaker for me on most of the products.
Aw.
Oh nice.
Dude, that's awesome.
See?
You're probably watching and being like,
Miss Walsh is
Tell
helping
Mrs.
people.
Walsh. She heard that comment. She was like, son of a bitch.
yeah, she's gonna be rolling her eyes like, oh my god, now I'm never gonna hear the end of it. Like, I told you, it's super important. It is funny because I have seen some other ones that like you can't size down, like that Shaw carrier.
Yeah,
you cannot size down. I am not a small dude, and I am probably the smallest size that's going to fit in that Shaw carrier.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, and it's like that's interesting. Yeah.
Jfish is asking thoughts on who makes the best med kit for a battle belt. If you want like a stocked med kit, or you're talking about an IFAC, like a carrier, a holder. Yeah, that one that Joe has, a Grim Hunter Tactical Gear. I have one of those. I have 2 of those on different belts. The one that's on my duty belt is the Defense Mechanisms Fast Pouch. The problem with the Fast Pouch, it's small. So if you like small, it's good. It's hard to get everything that I want into that Fast Pouch. Whereas the Grim Hunter Tactical one that Joe's showing right now, it holds everything that I want, and I like that it has a tourniquet holder on top.
Yep, tourniquet holder on top. It's Velcro. It's snapped and Velcroed here, so you can open it up here, and then Velcroed onto the back. You can actually take it off your belt. I like this. It's super simplistic, and it works.
Like that's kind of my vote too, because it's my favorite. Obviously, we designed it. Give me 1 second.
This is a cool.
How do I? Oh, that's how. Obviously, sorry, his wife's taking past. Obviously, we designed it, so I like the Grim Hunter one just because I can take it off, I can put it on, I can add whatever I need to between tourniquets, everything else. Yeah, that one's my favorite.
I guess if I were nitpicking it, the only thing that I would want it to do are fully open.
That's so I'm showing.
That. It does now, actually. I told him that.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, the new one does actually fully open. I said that he needs to have it open all the way, so it's not just like that 3/4 on the side. It needs to go fully to the bottom. He changed it.
Yep. Oh, good. Yeah, that would be my only thing. So.
I said the same thing, though.
So I was going to show, this is Croak's video. So this is the Defense Mechanisms fast pouch. So these little pull tabs that are here you see it on the right side. There's one on the left side as well. So you can, with either hand, you can reach behind you, you could grab a hold of that pull tab and the whole thing slides out and then unfolds in front of you.
Dude, how many people are entering to win this stupid peanut butter jelly patch?
Is there a lot?
Dude,
I
it's
haven't.
cool. I
seen
want to
anything.
I
enter
have
it.
38 entries right now.
Oh, hey, people want it.
I
John
want to
Jacob,
enter it.
you already,
Hey,
I already got you. Mike, I got
Jason, that screen I have up there, that's for 22 LR.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
you. Did you see this? Christopher Robbins says Pagoo is at least as real as Ohio.
So this is, oh, okay. There you go. So an ankle holster for your little revolver. Bug bite.
Yeah. For that snub nose, that's a very comfortable ankle holster, and I would buy a size down from what they recommend.
And I don't know anything about this, but I know if Cody recommending a holster, especially something like that, that's what I'd go with.
He's researched it.
Yeah.
I wore it for a
And
year.
worn it. Yeah.
Have you seen?
Yeah.
Have you seen
In your truck, huh?
Yep.
Isma Pagubula 2024.
Croaks in here going, stop with the Pagula is Ismailophobia. Oh my goodness.
This poor guy, he's gonna be like, I don't even want the plate carrier.
I know.
So
You guys are rude.
Croak said the behind your neck headsets work, but you'll hate life. Buy a second set of
Yeah.
AirPro for standalone is your best bet. That's what I do.
Yep.
I just have some that are on my helmet that stay there, and then I have a set that I take when I'm out at the range.
Dude, I'm telling you though, Pelotor, the M3 Pelotor are probably my favorites, and they're not that much. They're around $60, I think.
These people are like, I really do want that patch. Like,
so Midwest Frank says, other than P mags, what mags should I use for my defense rounds? I want them to look different.
Lancer.
Yeah, Lancer
mags with different floor plates.
You could do that, but Lancer, you could get a bunch of different colors, so it's easy to differentiate. Some people don't like Lancers. I haven't had any issues with them.
never had an issue.
Some people like them only for 300 blackout.
But
Brownell
if you do that,
Brownell sells these bands. I think they're $9.99 for a pack of 10.
Yeah,
and they have 3 or 4 different calibers. So you just put bands around them. They're different color, and they say 300 blackout, 5.56, whatever.
RDH says AC1 is on sale for $100. Worth it or pass? I would say pass. You can find if you're in that market for that type of carrier, you can find the Audi Gear carrier for less than that fairly often.
Or LA Police Gear.
Yeah, the LA Police Gear is even cheaper.
Yeah, and that's where, I don't know, what are you trying to get at that point? Like, do you really want just a slimline carrier like to work out in? If so, spend the least amount of money possible, because you're just gonna trash.
I use the LA Police Gear, like that's my go-to carrier.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Like,
because I'm a minimalist, right? I'm not loading up. So I really like the LA Police Gear minimalist.
So I'll show you.
I'm just saying,
you can't beat that for the money.
An Atlas for $60 or an AC1 for $160, you're not getting anything. Like, you're not getting $100 worth of extra stuff.
So here's an Audi Gear. They have a bunch of different ones, but the Coyote or Ranger Green for $80. You can get multicam or multicam black, or their Poppies of War for $92.
I do love that.
And I think shipping on this website is $9.99.
Dude,
so add $10 for shipping.
Check out this comment from Josh. The 511 Tactec is a good carrier. LOL. I want that carrier so bad. I want to wreck it so bad.
Oh, hey, I thought of another thing. What I did with my mags, my P mags for my 300 blackout, is I went and bought a $17 wood burner from Lowe's and I stippled them.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
It was good practice anyway for stippling, right? And then you can see it and feel it. So the only thing that go in my stippled mags is 300 blackout.
Okay.
I like that.
Let's see if this works.
Ace of Spades says, what are y'all's thoughts on a cummerbund that's QD on both sides? Between that and the placard, you can quickly change everything about a plate carrier so you don't have to adjust and redo MOLLE. I don't know, like on my K0, I only have the QD on one side. So the left side stays, I never have to adjust that. And then the right side just is a QD.
I like these because I'm getting more fat every day. Just the Velcro instead of the QD.
Yeah, it's not hard. I mean, having the Velcro, it's not hard to just lift up the placard and rip off the Velcro.
I do.
And that's
I do
even
like
if you run a placard.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason,
I like running the stuff on my belt. I really do. Unless I'm doing battle loads, I like running the stuff on my belt.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of names. I'm gonna see if I can switch this actually to a dynamic scene and do it.
How many
That's
is
a
it?
lot of names.
How do I spotlight?
That's the most ever.
Hey, dude, you got to have something within arm reach to give away a second thing.
Yeah, but I have plans for all of those things. Yes, I have more. Yes, there's plenty of things within arm's reach.
Listen, we want more disappointment tonight.
The wife handed me a random pen to give away. We're giving 2 things away. I mean, it wasn't nearly as exciting to do the other one. Okay, here's the thing.
That's a lot of names.
I can see the comments. Check your name, and
if you can see it.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Prepper Book Club, you're not on there.
He goes, that's a whole lot of wheel. Oh, I need to add one. In here. And so this is
don't forget to add the wheel.
Yeah.
You know what you should do? You should give away an interview with Jason.
Oh,
I can't believe you're.
Oh, that's
giving the
interesting.
wheel more of an advantage.
Yeah, dude. So let the first winner pick the patch or an interview with Jason. They'd be the first viewer.
No, we'll do this one for the patch. We can do another one. We can always do another one for the interview too.
I love Duke of Tennessee put hashtag PB and Jewish.
There were some hilarious ones. Duke of Tennessee had some really good ones. I was just dying. You guys were trying to like focus, and I was just reading them.
Score,
he goes,
PB and jealous.
He goes, if I win the patch, I want to give it to Isma Bakula. Oh my god, man. Oh. All right. Are we gonna want to do this? We want to wait.
Yeah, I mean, we're about 3 minutes away from the hour mark.
Okay.
So is there anybody else that wants to be?
Yeah.
Wait, you got to turn it up or whatever you used to do to make it go super long.
Oh. Yeah, I got I got all max number of names on the wheel. Yeah.
That's the best.
Don't do duplicates. Spin slow is no fun. It's like super annoying. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Hey, Vaping Grandpa's in the house. What's up, Vaping Grandpa?
We're doing the peanut butter and jelly patch. We're gonna do it right now. How do I go back to how we had it? If I go
Did Vaping Grandpa get on there?
Oh, there we go. So yeah, make sure check your name to make sure that we are gonna win. There's only 2 of these that exist in my house. So you
put
win.
Vaping Grandpa on there.
I think I did. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I got him. Yeah, he's on there. Yeah. Max Havoc. I don't think we put you on there. If you want to win. Yeah, Max, you're not on there. You want to win, Max Havoc? I didn't see you.
Yeah, hashtag PB&J if you want to win.
Yeah, see, he's like, go ahead and spin away. I didn't bother to put my name
hashtag
on there.
Hashtag PB&J if you want to be entered to win.
Oh,
and probably lose.
They said do the wheel intro. I don't think we have that video.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
You're like, we can add this.
Hold on.
Derek.
That's another negative to moving.
Yep.
I'm sure I can figure this out.
It's time for the Wheel of Disappointment. It's time for.
Did that work?
Double take.
This is going to keep playing.
Yeah, I know. I didn't have it set up for.
Not repeat.
I know what I need to do.
Okay, I've never seen we've given away tons of stuff from belts, other miscellaneous nonsense. I want to be known. There are
people's random shirts.
Listen, yeah, we've given away random shirts and clothes. There are 50 or 47, almost 50 entries for the peanut butter and jelly patch that I got off Etsy.
Didn't we give away Cody hat? Did you
it's the
send
only
that
one.
out, Cody?
Yeah, who gets that? I still have it.
Oh,
Oh,
you already
I
forgot.
forget now.
See?
Okay,
All right.
so let's do I need to run it again?
No. What are you doing? What are you talking about?
Do I need to
Yeah,
run
it's been too long. We need to run it again.
It's time for the Wheel of Disappointment.
I don't think this is gonna make the sounds. Maybe it will. We'll see. I don't know if it's going to.
What?
All right, here we go. If you didn't get in, you got like one more second. Nope.
No,
Here we
you
go.
don't.
Oh, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Smexy did one. He didn't get out of it. Hold on. You got lucky.
Prepper Book Club says, "Don't worry, you will get your patch in 7 to 100 business days."
Now, okay, what's funny is the wife is over here laughing also because she knows that it also took me a really long time to ship out the other one. Oh, hold on, we gotta shuffle this.
Derek Long.
Okay, here we go.
We are all hungry.
Okay,
here.
ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go.
Okay, here we go.
1, 2, 3, go.
Can you guys hear it?
Hear it.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
All right.
Dude, it's so small, I can't even see it anymore.
Green.
Red. Oh, like there's so many.
man.
There's so many names. Like it's just a question of like how many people get screwed. Like that's the best.
It's so long.
Oh, it's so long. Duke says, if I don't get this, I'm going to throw up. That's awesome. Oh, I'm going for, I think Zach Fett's going to win. Let's go.
No way.
Look at it all the way over there. I'm seeing him. Either Josh or Zach Fett. I'm telling you.
no. Eagle 525.
No
It's going to be blue.
No way. Josh is going to get straight screwed. Watch this.
Oh.
I'm telling you. Oh.
0.
Oh, maybe or not oh my goodness. Look at that. Congrats 076 Liberty.
Where'd the laugh come from?
The Duke,
I don't know.
Duke
It scared
Tennessee
me.
says, I'm throwing up now. Thanks.
Oh, that's
Congrats,
amazing.
0.
That's amazing.
Wait, how close was Prepper Blick Club? Look,
He was like 3 away. Okay, so he is here. He says, I'm here.
I'm here. Okay, 076. Send us an email to thinlinedefenseco@gmail.com. Get us all your information. Either myself or Jason will respond back to you and get everything. We'll get your Jason's not gonna send it to you. I'll get your address. This will sit on my desk for a couple weeks, and then eventually we will send it out to you.
No, it's not. He's doing that full time now. He'll get it out.
Yeah, it'll go. I actually have to send stuff
He'll
out.
go.
I actually have to send stuff out.
Yeah, I have to go.
God,
I go to
love
the
the wheel. That just makes my day.
It's so much fun.
It is so much fun. So,
Do you want to do a wheel spin for an interview?
Mm-hmm.
if the viewers want it, yeah, I don't mind.
They
I'll
do.
interview a viewer.
We have all the names on there, and then somebody could just say, "No, I don't want to do it," and we'll spin it again.
Duke of Tennessee. There was a second wheel on the grassy knoll that we didn't see. Hashtag CIA did the wheel. Duke of Tennessee. This is like the first time you've been on the live chat, and you're close to being my favorite.
Yeah. No. Duke's been on a bunch. He's been on a bunch.
Okay.
Yeah, he makes some pretty sassy comments on YouTube too. I love him. He's good.
Yeah, if you guys are interested in me interviewing you,
yes, spin it,
Jacob.
No,
dude, Jacob, spin for the pen.
All funny conservative says Gabba Gold needs the interview.
Oh my gosh.
Caleb says, "Hey Jason, when you did your first podcast, did you ask Walsh why he takes so long to ship things?"
That was probably because I was working. Like, hey, did you get to the post office? Like, no. Like,
anybody want to win one
More
of these?
disappointment. Spin. Like everybody's saying, spin. Go, do it. Go.
Ignacio Rosso says, "Can we choose between the patch or the interview?"
No. I already gave away the patch.
No, the patch is already gone.
12 Bravo. Can I be naked if you interview me?
Oh yes, absolutely.
100%.
but we're gonna put it on OnlyFans to make more money.
Somebody was asking if it's audio or video, so it's actually both. But the main drive behind it is just to do the podcast, the audio. But we're actually it is going to be visual for YouTube and things like that too.
Ace of Spades. My whole mental health was riding on that PB&J. Clipper Book Club says you should interview Walsh's beard for the podcast.
Dude, Matt. Yeah.
Matt
Sorry. Let's click on it. I'll let you have it.
Can I interview Pugga?
All right. We're gonna do. Do you want to just do another one? We're gonna spin and see if somebody wants to get an interview one day on the thing. I'm just gonna use the same. Just switch it back. How do
we'll try 3 times, and if 3 people say no thanks, then the answer is no.
There we go. Okay, we'll just do. Yeah. Okay.
Did you take off 076's name?
Oh yeah, we don't want to hear. It's fine. No, it's only fair because we just love this wheel. I mean, we just like to see people lose. Like, let's be honest. Like, we don't care about the winners.
John Jacob Jingleheimer says donation for the interview with Gabagool.
It's not on there.
We're doing this. I'm about to. Croak's like, I'm not on the wheel. Didn't want the patch. Like, I'm about to send Croak one just to mess with him.
No, but he's saying he would do the interview. That's what.
Oh, is that what he said?
Book Club. I love the smell of disappointment in the evening.
Did I not put Croak on there? I could stop this. Should I stop this and get Croak on there?
I don't know. Did he want to be on there?
No, I did it.
Dude, Croak will be interviewed eventually anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, I failed.
Only if you want.
Now Prepper's.
Oh, you did stop it?
I did.
Yeah, he stopped it.
Yeah. See, I learned how to stop it. Now.
Hurry! Before it stops. Hurry, go.
All right.
Jacob says, "If I win, just give me the pin."
I use that pen. No, I don't know why the wife even mentioned giving it away. I use that.
It's just like a G2.
It's not even. It's just a worn away old crusty pen. Like
Michael Farley says, cock blocking us as the wheel was spinning.
Oh my goodness. Like
for all the new viewers that are thinking the lives don't normally go this way, you'd be wrong.
I wish we just had like a bunch of stuff from the dollar store and we just gave it all away.
They're way more structured now.
Duke of Tennessee says, if Ismail Gilbob wins again, I'm gonna mail him a bomb.
We're just kidding, YouTube.
Yeah, he's not on the list. Yeah, just kidding. We can't mail. You can't mail that.
Yeah.
Oh, this could be. Oh, could be Twin Bravo.
Fett
or Christopher Robin.
Bravo.
Christopher Robin's back. I don't want to be interviewed. Like, well, too bad. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Robert.
What did it do? Did you see that?
What?
It's 22 LR.
So let us know 22 Long Rifle if you're interested in joining our interview on the Everyday Man's podcast. You don't have to do video if you don't want to. It does add to the whole thing though. But we would love to hear from you, from any of our viewers, really, like what makes you interested in our channel, what makes you interested in Tactical Gear.
Pop said, all I want from the wheel is the respect of my father, Walsh.
So, okay. So
you know what? We should get Hop on the podcast and interview him.
I bet you he would. And that's
Shut up, I'm in. Dude, CCW is on point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Dude, send us an email.
Like this sounds funny, but as Hop being my indiscriminate child, I would love to hear his story, like how he got started with like TFB TV, like how he got moved into like just doing YouTube from the beginning, because it seems like he hates guns, but it also seems like he's older than me and only likes things from 1975. So like I'm very interested in how his brain works too. So I want to have he probably doesn't know what we're talking about with the podcast.
Yeah. Hop, are you still here?
I can,
because I do watch Hop's videos, and he did a review of this. I can't remember the name of it, but it was a Leupold optic that sits kind of low, and it has like a fixed 6X on it, and it had this weird design. Yeah, it was awesome. But he said something like, I think it was that one where Hop said something like, "This could work if Leupold would have like taken this design and made the Gen 2 better, but they decided like, no, we're gonna stick with just crosshairs." Well, they had one at my local shop, and they're asking like $2,000 for it.
I think you mentioned that in one of those. Like, it was just so astronomically expensive. I'll hit him up, see if he'll join our live chat. So, but one hilarious thing that I love, and I sent this to him actually. Someone was on Reddit and they were like, "Hey, did anybody ever do a review or show off something?" I think it was like the SPC or something. And I was like, "Hey, I got you. I actually did a video on this so and so." And they responded back and they were like, "Dad?" Question mark. And it says like from Hop. I'm like, dude, in the middle of Reddit, I'm getting dad comments.
Jacob says Hop has left. His father didn't talk to him soon enough.
Right.
Oh, that wasn't that long ago. He hangs out.
Yeah.
This is the best. No, he goes, "No, I left already."
Yeah, I saw that. Vaping Grandpa said, "You should do this for all your interviews." I think that was a great idea. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a cool idea.
I like it.
Yeah, we want to hear from you guys too. Like it kind of goes into, Jason, if you think about it, kind of the everyday man's arsenal, the idea behind it. We want to hear from the normal everyday people. Like what turned you on to tactical gear? What makes you think that like different things are important? I mean, Jason runs it all, but yeah.
I'm curious why you watch
gonna go out and say, whoever came up with that was a pretty good idea. Good job.
Which one?
Spinning the wheel for an interview.
Oh
yeah, whoever had that idea.
Yeah, just toot your own horn. Do it a couple more times.
On point.
Toot toot toot.
Croak says Loophole loves to bring out stuff that only needs 1 or 2 revisions to be great and then discontinue after the first. That is true.
I mean, everybody's grandpa needs an optic. That's why we have Leupold.
Yeah. So one thing that I didn't really prepare for, but we're a little over time now. We talk about 2A news. So any 2A news updates, we'll get into that next. Wow, why is that there?
How did you can you fix it?
Yeah.
I love this.
Why is because Walsh is sharing it and I can't remove it.
Oh, can I here? No, I removed there. It's not there anymore. There. We're good.
Still there.
On the wheel?
It is. Yeah. Yeah, you doofus. All right. So Second Amendment news and updates. This is where we talk about anything that's kind of affecting the 2A community. So have you guys followed up on anything?
No, just all the stuff that are already out. Like,
is there anything new on the brace? Why does it just seems so silly that it's just going on forever. Oh, I love this. So Cody has a great shirt. It makes more sense when you see the
all my homies are unconvicted felons.
Show the front though. Show the front.
That's SBA 3.
Yeah. Soon enough.
Oh, and there's been some really dumb law being made.
Are they actually laws or like they're just like on the table?
No, like New York. What that one that New York passed, Jason?
Man, I don't remember. Tactical Jawa or J Sirius. What was the recent New York law? We were just talking about this. I will say one thing.
Really
it's kind of 2A news. We were kind of interacting with some. I think Walsh was playing Star Citizen, and I was talking with some of the viewers in our Discord about attorneys on retainer. And I didn't know this, but if you guys followed, there was the shooting. This YouTube prankster was like shoving his phone in some guy's face, and the prankster was like, the guy was like, back. Yeah, I was in the mall. Back up. Leave me alone. He pulls out his gun and he shot the dude, and he was found not guilty on 2 of the 3 charges. I forgot what the charge they found him guilty on was, but that guy was a USCCA member. At least that's what the news article mentioned, that he was a USCCA member. And apparently he called USCCA for help when this whole thing came up. And we've talked about this on the channel before, where USCCA, like a lot of these insurance companies, were like, "Oh, you're being charged. Have a nice day." Like they dropped him as a member. They didn't really help him out at all. So there's this group, attorneys on retainer, and the difference, they're not an insurance company. Like you pay a monthly membership, but you have an attorney, a Second Amendment attorney that's on retainer. And even if you get charged, like they have your back no matter what. the civil side of stuff, on the criminal side of stuff. It seems like a super smart business plan on the 2A side of the house, where you have that legal defense fund that you would really need that could be really expensive, but it's not an insurance, so they actually do coverage in all 50 states.
Dude,
we're trying to get one of
my
them
only thing with that is, I would want to know more, because having an attorney on retainer is way different than paying an attorney to go through court.
Yeah, because basically, like, we'll start. That's like saying you're starting a tab, like, yeah. But Duke of Tennessee has a great comment. He's been killing it today. He says USCCA is like seatbelts on an airplane. Should be their motto. 12 Bravo did say the charge was discharging a weapon in an occupied dwelling. It was the charge.
Okay.
So
duh.
Some
it was in the mall.
Sideways garbage that got tacked on, and that's probably the reason why he can't be covered by USCCA, because he had some other weird thing.
Well,
Ace of
the
Spades.
thing with
I
that
never knew I
was
wanted for death.
When we had the guy, I forget what he was with, but he said, like, if you're found guilty on any count, then you have to fit the bill for all of it.
Like, you could go retroactively and be like, hey, here's 9 charges. Here's one of them that's like mowing the lawn after 9 p.m. And
remember when I asked him straight up, I said, well, that's kind of crap, because they throw everything at you and something's going to stick, but who cares? It's a misdemeanor and a $500 charge. So if I get found guilty for that, then I have to pay for all of it?
So, Joe, I'm reading
he was like,
I'm reading the facts on the attorneys on retainer. One of the questions, what legal fees would an AOR member be responsible for? The attorneys on retainer program will cover 100% of your attorney's fees and any other court costs or legal expenses necessary to effective representation, so long as the following criteria apply. 1, the incident occurred after you joined the AOR program. 2, the attorney can reasonably argue in good faith that you were acting in self-defense. And 3, you are now facing 1 or more felony charges.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty legit,
good,
dude. Yeah.
I like that one.
Joe Bravo saying something. Switching gears just for a quick second, because it's important. Eagle says, where can I find the Everyday Man's podcast? It's going to be released on Tuesday of next week. So this is going to be
Tuesday's going to be episode 1.
Yeah, it'll be episode 1. So you're looking for it now. It doesn't actually exist yet. We're cutting it up and putting it up and putting up and everything and getting it hosted. So
so it's uploaded. It's scheduled Tuesday morning at like 5:30 a.m. Eastern time is when it's going to go live.
I don't know anything about this. So where is it airing? First of all,
so it's going to be on the YouTube podcast, and then I'm working with. I have
on our channel.
On our channel. It'll be on our channel, and we're also trying. So if you guys aren't aware, this is also something new. We are also on Firearms Radio Network now, which is an audio only podcast style. What's that?
You said we're fancy,
super fancy. So I sent a text message to Sean from We Like Shooting, who runs that. I had a question about how do we get this second podcast kind of under the TLD umbrella over there. So I have a phone call with him tomorrow to iron that out.
Hey, here's something exciting. Sorry, go ahead.
Damn it, I'm a USCCA member.
I was gonna say you can do part of your interview about how he's basically screwed from his membership.
So I will say, like, as a not a caveat, but the part about him being a USCCA member was in the news article that talked about the incident. So they could be wrong, but that's where that information is coming from. I haven't heard that from the shooter yet, but the attorneys on retainer folks did a YouTube video about that incident, about the shooting, and they also mentioned that this guy was a USCCA member. So I haven't heard it from USCCA, and I haven't heard it from the guy that was charged, the guy that shot the YouTube prankster, but it seems like that's an accurate statement.
Could you imagine? That'd be like paying for car insurance your whole life, right? And then you get in an accident and you call your insurance company, like, yeah, I just got in an accident. Well, tough luck. You're not a client anymore as of 5 seconds ago.
Well, it reminds me of like extended. I want to get to Ace of Spades comment, but it's like those extended warranties. You got to read the super fine print. because you can be like, hey, I paid $8,000 extra for this extended warranty. My engine blew up. Like, oh, we don't cover engines. Like, oh my god,
we only cover valve stems.
Yeah, or you could be like, hey, my axle fell off. Like, oh, we don't actually cover axles. We only cover wheels. Like, oh, but my wheel fell off. Like, nope. Like, oh, it's
no,
crazy.
Your wheel fell off because your axle fell off, and we don't cover axles.
We don't cover that. Yeah, we don't cover axles. So go pound sign. Your $8,000 is for us to keep.
Yeah, so this is a great comment. Ace of Spades said, "What are y'all's thoughts on airsoft? Because I feel y'all aren't fans." Haha. We love airsoft, man. It's a great training tool.
I did a whole video on it.
Yeah, so when I teach people firearms, a lot of times they're really scared about the bang. Like it's a lot of times first time shooters are super scared about that. So I'll take them out with airsoft. We'll practice, cycling the weapon, using magazines, loading and unloading. So they kind of it's not so like scary. And then we'll shoot it that they articulate, the slide articulates everything. So to me, it's a great training tool, particularly when you're getting them used to it, getting into the safety rules, all that stuff. So I love it.
I love it because I can do it in my backyard and practice all my draw stuff and reloads and stuff.
Same. I have a P320. That's
and shooting from awkward position. And if I shoot myself, I don't lose a limb.
So not only that, but BBs as well. So my son, I have a BB gun that I bought him, and it helped me teach him firearm safety as well. So it's now to the point where I'm totally okay with him going in the backyard by himself. But one of the things that I do with him, anytime he goes out to shoot airsoft or BB guns in the backyard, I always have him recite the 4 rules of gun safety. Like, what are they? He has to go through them all, make sure that he has his iPro on. Okay, then you go outside and you can shoot. You don't need me supervising you anymore.
Dude, 22LR says, and you can shoot your cat without all the blood. No, don't do that. It's funny. It
makes me think about Boondock Saints where he slams their hand on the table.
Oh, yeah.
A minute for the bang. The J-Dub asks, any updates on FRTs? Force reset trigger. Have you guys heard any updates on FRTs? I have not, but I haven't followed that. Duke of Tennessee says based.
Yes, there is an update, but I can't speak intelligently on it.
Joe's had
I'm pretty sure that they're losing.
There was one, I saw one, Ignacio Rosso. He was asking about that emergency backpack video. That would probably be a Jason video, but I'm not going to lie to you. Our schedule is full till January, I think. So it's
no, because it's going to be full through January.
Oh, because we have SHOT Show in January. Disregard. Yeah. So like if we said like, hey, I'll do that backpack video, it would be like February 8th.
That one just sent best backpack that you will buy.
No, I know. But he was asking about it earlier.
He had a comment before, so that's another question. Best backpack that you will buy.
But
I still want one of the really cool Maxpedition backpacks that
I just
has
want
the gun slot in it.
He can get a lot of the answers that he's looking for in our Discord. Like it's hard sometimes to get a hold of us. You can get a hold of us pretty easily if you want to, Instagram, email, whatever. But the number one place to get all these answers and to talk to us too in real time instead of waiting for a whole video, go on our Discord, join our Discord, talk in there. All the great guys in our comments are all in the Discord too, so you're probably going to get better answers than what we're going to get.
You're going to get so many pictures and pros and cons, and
it's good. It's a good time. And like, what bag is the best? Like it's mission dictates gear. Do you need A, B, C, and D? Do you need this? How many days? What are you trying to do? Where are you going? So
my best is like the $20 primary arms backpacks because I am rough on backpacks and I don't care about them. And I use them more as shooting rests than anything.
Yeah.
You
need a DM road bag.
Ignacio says, "See you in July."
Yeah.
So best backpack. I'm really a big fan of Maxpedition backpacks. But I tell you what, my agency just issued me, I don't know how to Ogio backpack. Ogio. And dude, first time I've ever messed with it. Super impressed with that backpack. Just a computer backpack, but very stout backpack. So if you want like the gray man type of thing, no. Did you say no?
All of my travel stuff, like all my travel luggage.
Yeah.
Joe and I used to travel as a profession. All of that's Ogio.
And it's held up good for you.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Absolutely.
There you
go.
Yeah, and I think that's interesting. Like, I really love I like I do like Kanai, because someone just said Kanai stuff.
Yeah.
Mystery Ranch and Eberly Stock. But what's interesting is that we're
Don't
all going to
pay
give
for
you,
that.
yeah, and that's exactly it. Like, we can give you some different answers from the team, where we're going to go through different use cases for different budgets and different preferences. And none of us, from expensive bags to cheap bags, have ever destroyed a bag. So I want to give you all that too. Like, we
Joe
bought
probably has.
Joe maybe had probably dragged it behind something, but like,
Yeah, and
like,
I buy cheap crap and I abuse the hell out of it.
but I had
so.
like a cheap Amazon bag, that like a twin bag we got when we first started. I spent like $30 on it. That thing's
Dude,
still going
no
strong.
joke. No joke. Just to save yourself the heartache and the money, go on Primary Arms. They have sales on them all the time. Get like their 24-hour and their 72-hour, and just throw a couple in your cart. They're like $20 a piece. Try them all out and figure out what you want in a backpack, and then go buy your Maxpedition or whatever with that set that you're like, okay, I don't need 50 small pocket, because they're annoying as crap and I can't remember where I put everything. That's me.
I do got.
I'd rather have one big pocket and dump it out.
Yeah, and it's just preference too.
Yeah,
I do want
all that preference.
One question from Duke of Tennessee I want to talk about, because he's actually had some good comments. We don't normally talk about this one because we try to avoid this. But what are y'all's backgrounds firearm wise? I will say, kind of what makes this channel fun is that we kind of have some different tiers of firearms training. We're all retired military, so we've all been in for a period of time. That doesn't necessarily mean you have good training like mine. It's kind of what became kind of where the channel started. Is I didn't have any training. The rifle training we got is god awful. We never did pistols, so it was really the other three guys who had some really good quality training from different law enforcement stuff.
I wouldn't even call it that.
But you guys have
everything that we've done that's really cool on our own. Well, some of it down in Georgia, but
yeah. So we
basically some rounds and stuff.
Yeah. So they had some good foundations, and we basically dove in together into like, hey, does this firearm work? How do we learn this? Who's willing to put in the time? Who's willing to put in the reps? And we talk about that in the Everyday Man's Arsenal thing about, me kind of learning was just putting in the reps. So it's like, yeah, you may be superhuman, whatever, but if you're not putting in the reps, it doesn't matter. So these guys have a lot more.
We all have the same foundation background.
Hey,
Ismail Puga.
He won, and he came on.
Did I win?
You guys can. Oh, I wouldn't have showed up if I was you. I would not have done that.
Did I win? Yes.
Did I win? Yes, you did.
Awesome.
What's high score mean? Did I break it?
Thanks, J-Dub. J-Dub's my favorite, by the way.
Pretty much Joe is the most badass of the group.
That is true.
It is funny because at one, like when the channel first started,
we all have the same foundation. So we really like guns, and we wanted to get better at it. Like, that's it.
Yeah, and
that's
we
it.
talk about it.
Right, like
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to agree. Like, some of the best training that we've gone through is training that our agencies or the military didn't put us through. Like, we paid for it ourselves to go through that training.
We just did it. Like when we
talk
about
I like the mechanical of it, so I got really into like breaking them down and building them and all that stuff. Walsh liked all the gear and becoming super proficient at what he was doing. Cody likes kind of the oddball guns and the different cool stuff out there, and then Jason, it's a hodgepodge of it all.
Yeah,
Jason
and that really,
and
that kind of meets the whole overarching thing. Like we just want you to learn. You do what you want to do. Your opinion isn't worth more or less because of what you have or haven't done. Like, we're not going to do that to you, right? We've done some cool stuff, but we don't care about that. Like, that's kind of silly. So we want to hear your opinion. If you're just like, hey, I just started doing airsoft, let me tell you what I learned. Like, dude, we're all about it.
Yeah. I mean, we're still all level 20. I think none of us are over 20 wizard, right?
At least 20.
Jason has a 26.
Yeah, like, Jason 26.
Even because it was funny with Joe, because I used to be really bad at pistols, and then I did like the first few videos. You've never probably seen it, but there was this whole Zero to Hero series where we started the whole channel, and I had done so many reloads. I remember Joe saying to me, he's like, well, normally I would tell people to go and cover if they're reloading. For you, don't do that. That is going to waste a lot of time. You just keep reloading.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was good.
So there's been a ton of Puga comments. 22 CCW 22 LR says, congrats Ishmael Puget. How do you pronounce that car company's name?
You got
Yeah.
Puga?
I know exactly what you're talking about. I have no idea how to.
Yeah, where's he at?
there's a
'Cause
T in it though.
I emailed him. He needs to respond back to our email with all his information.
Cody
Puga.
is plus 10
With
beard
the
power.
diamonds.
Yeah. Where's
That's a
Mr.
fact.
Where's Mr. Pugio? There, Pagua.
Hey, don't
Yeah.
worry, they're just hating you won.
Yeah, you need
You
need
did
to
win.
email us back. I shot you an email to your Gmail. So just email us back, get us all your info. I'll send it out to you at least soon.
Yeah, hopefully you used a real email address. If not, this is not going to go well for you.
Yeah. It's like god at AOL.com.
Murph. 420. Okay, I'm back. Needed some metal for the bench press.
Pujo.
Duke of Tennessee. Well. If it isn't me, Puka, you got a lot of nerves showing up here.
Oh my god. Ignacio Rossi asked if you ever tried the Cool Fire trainer set. I think you can find a lot cheaper options than using that. It's just really expensive. There's a lot of pieces you have to manipulate. The more things you have to have and use, the less likely you're going to use it. So why is he making fun of himself?
And I don't know about shooting compressed air into my. I don't know.
Yeah,
I haven't tried it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be against. I think it's too expensive for what you're doing at that point. Just rack the slide. Like you need the weapon manipulation anyway. It's not that big of a deal.
Like I haven't used a Mantis, but obviously that seems like a really good system to me.
Dude, I'm
if you have
telling you,
a Glock,
airsoft. They are
Airsoft,
identical.
Where'd Hop
They're
come
identical.
from?
Yeah. What is he saying?
He's talking about. They're all talking about how to say the car company.
The car company.
Yeah.
Peugeot.
What car company?
It's Pujo.
Oh, Pugio. Yeah.
Pujo. Croak says Pujo. Hop says Peugeot. And I know Hop's wrong. So, so I'm going to go with Pujo.
I want to say
winner.
I did chime in for Hops and Brass Facts live chat yesterday. And I was just listening in, and I do enjoy talking to them. They had somebody. I'm just going to pick on them a little bit. They had somebody on their as a guest, which I love that they have guests on. But that guy was just talking a lot. So yeah,
Duke of Tennessee. Hop, what are you doing here? Don't you have a literal walk-in closet worth of chest rigs to dig through to find Brass Facts? Oh, dude, we're over time.
What is this?
This is what happened. Like we have so much fun.
You guys haven't watched enough classic. Because they're always talking about.
Pugio. Joe has definitely watched enough classic Top Gear.
Yeah. Okay.
Joe has watched more classic Top Gear than probably everyone in this chat room combined.
Then I want to admit. We'll say that.
Well, listen, Pagua is not Pugio. Pagua needs to email us back so you can win this thing. If you use the fake email, I'm going to die laughing because then.
Yeah, good. We'll do another giveaway next week.
Right, yeah, I'll have to pull everything again. Great.
So Pagua. So I did put a link as we wrap this up. I did put a link for our Discord in the comments. So if you want to join our Discord, you can do that there. Hop is not welcome to that. But everyone else is. But as we wrap this up, guys, we appreciate you being here. We have a great time every Thursday night. And I think that's it. Let's go around the room. Anything else from the group?
Got a bunch of cool stuff coming out. That's it.
All right.
I need to get on making stuff.
Yeah, you owe a bunch of videos.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to ask you guys, what's better, the birdcage on the 6.5 Creedmoor or the 1776?
The 1776 is that really just that's a middle finger to just everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Then that's what I'm going with.
Yeah.
Whichever one you said went the dumbest, that's what I'm going to leave on the gun.
It's not the dumbest, but it's also like, dude, you have a 7 like the birdcage probably costs more than that $17 one, so you got to keep it on.
Yeah, it wasn't, but they're close.
Yeah.
So.
All right, guys. Well, hey, we appreciate you. Join us next Thursday for more craziness, and stay tuned Tuesday for our first podcast episode. But with that, we'll catch you later. See you next Thursday.
Keep the tree running if you remember how to do this.
I got it.